Hey, hi, how are you guys? Okay, this is my second attempt to film this today. I went live and it didn't stick, I guess. So, um, if you watch my video tomorrow on Thursday, you'll see I'm in the same clothes. That's because I filmed tomorrow's Do My Nails With Me video today, and now I'm filming this one. So, in this video, I want to talk to you about half-milwordy. We're going to talk about what it is, why I'm participating, how I'm participating, and what I hope to learn from it. So, um, I heard about half-milwordy from Kate Cavanaugh's channel. If you haven't visited her channel, then you should do that. You should check it out. Oh, my hair is being all crazy. There we go. And I'll link her half-milwordy video below so you can see that and then see some of her other videos. But half-milwordy is writing 1,000,000 words in a year. And so I wanted to join in, but I don't think I'm going to hit 1,000,000. So I'm actually doing half-milwordy. So I'm doing 500,000 words in a year. That's the goal. We'll see if that happens. But the reason I'm participating, there are a few reasons actually. One of them being that I need a little more accountability with my writing. I want to get a little better at holding myself accountable, holding myself to that standard for writing. And so I need that accountability that I think this will provide. The second reason is I am trying to find more authorly friends and community. I have it's hard to put myself in this category because I run my own business, my own coaching business, and I'm also an author. So, but I don't just write like nonfiction. I write um, cozy mysteries. I write dystopia. I have a fantasy series in the works, and so I am a writer and I run a business, and so I don't know where I fit as far as this YouTube world goes. So if you've seen any of my recent videos, um, you know that there is a lot about like how these things work while also struggling with a chronic illness. So 2020 has just it's been a crazy time for most of us. For some of us a little tougher. And so I want to build that community with others and with some like-minded people. So I since I the live didn't work out, I'm going to use this opportunity to show you guys how I am keeping track of everything, how I'm making it easier for myself. So I'm gonna pop on over. So the way that I'm doing it, so I'm doing 500,000 words, and I'm doing it in Dabble. So this is Dabble, this program here, and what I am doing is I just put random half-milwordy words because this is where I'm putting them. So September 1st, September 2nd. I'm just gonna keep this as a running thing through the whole year just to count my words, and so it keeps track. So yesterday I did 1854 because I have not done zero. I have done zero today. I have written exactly 15 words today of the things that I'm counting. Literally, I counted them before this started. 15 words. That's all I've written so far today. Um, I've been a little ill the last couple of weeks, so it's been tough, but I did get some good writing in yesterday, as you can see in my word count. So I opened up a new thing in Dabble, and each day I'll type in. So every day it tells me how much I've written, but it also keeps track of the whole amount. So over here on the side, I have, and I didn't put any breaks in this. So I put it in my goal tracker for finishing August 31st of next year, because it's going September 1st to August 31st. And I put in 500,000, so 500,000. And then it'll keep track of how much I've written altogether, how many days I have left, how many words I have remaining, and things like that. And then this little thing here will look at every 30-day section and make a little graph here about how many, and then I can like go in there like that. So, you know, all these days I have 0 words in this collection. And so what I'm doing, because I do a lot of writing outside of my main projects. So what I'll do is I'm counting blogs, I'm counting manuscripts, so fiction and nonfiction manuscripts. I am counting stuff that I write for my course creation, as well as ebooks for my course creation. And I'm counting stuff in my writing classes, because when my students write, I teach on a platform called OutSchool. When my students write, I write as well, and I usually write in a notebook. So I have notebooks and stuff. And so that's what I was writing in last night, is my notebook. So what I'll do at the end of each day, or what I'll try to do, is in this document, I will go into that day's Word thing, and I'll type up what I have handwritten, and I'll copy and paste if it was like a blog or in one of my other manuscripts in Dabble or something like that. And so I'll just copy and paste so I can keep track in the same document how many words I've done for those projects. What I'm not counting is emails, text messages, let's see. I'm not counting emails, text messages. I'm not counting to-do lists that I write in my planner, and I'm not counting, I think those are the only other writing that I do that I'm not counting. Oh, and I'm not counting like video descriptions. Other than that, I'm counting the stuff. Anything I write for my website, anything I write for my courses, anything I write for one of my novel series. So I have or like any added words. So if I take words away, I'm not counting those. But during the editing process, because right now I'm in the process of editing book number 1 of my mystery series and book number 1 of my dystopian trilogy, and as well as my standalone project that I'm doing. And so any words that I add, those will be counted in. And I also do them similarly to what I heard Kate say, where I retype them in for the edits. So those words will count as well. And so that's how I'm doing it. So now the why. The why is, oh, I already said those 2 reasons. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little out of it. So those 2 reasons, to hold myself accountable and to build a writing community. I really want that. And so you'll see updates maybe once a month or every other month. It's not going to be all the time, but they will be there. And then what do I want to learn from this? First, I want to learn what is my actual capacity. For the first probably month, I'm just going to keep going as I normally would about my day-to-day life. I'm not going to try to push myself. It has set a daily goal, which is 1369. So I'm not going to aim for that. I'm just going to see what my days hold and see where my average is at. And then I will, then I'll kick it up a notch. So the first thing I hope to get out of this is just to see, can I write 500,000 words in a year? Can I write more than that? Do I just simply not make it? Something like that. The second thing I hope to get out of this is that community of other authors who are doing milwordy, or other authors who are following people doing milwordy. That's what I hope to get out of this. And I participate in NaNoWriMo, and I participate in camps, but I haven't put myself out there yet on this kind of platform, and I'm really unsure about it because I guess I can exit out of there. I'm really unsure about it because I am not just going to have author content. I'm going to have business content. I'm going to have ministry content. I'm going to have mom content, but most of it's going to be revolving around like tips and tricks, especially when dealing with some kind of chronic health or mental health issue. And I say it that way because illness is just such a negative word. I don't like that word. So mental illness, chronic illness, it's such a negative word. So health issue and wellness is what I'm going to like focus on in my videos, and as well as my inspiration. If you watch my video tomorrow, you'll see kind of the heart behind Inspiration Thursdays, which was last week. So go check the last week's video. And so, yeah, I just want this to be a way to connect. So there will be author content here. You will see my writing journey. You'll see products and programs that I use. right now, none of it is sponsored. Like, I don't have a sponsorship with Dabble. I don't have a, what's it called? I don't have an affiliate link. I just love the program. I don't enjoy Scrivener. Dabble to me is simpler, so that's what I use. So there will be content like that on here. It's just going to be a hodgepodge, and I do hope people come and watch it, but I know not everyone's going to love it. But that's part of why I'm participating in half-milwordy, so that I do have a little more writing-based content coming your way and see where I'm at in the journey. And that way, as we build up to um, the release of my cozy mystery book 1 should be around December, January, and then book 1 of the dystopian should be around December, January. They should both be done somewhere in those months. I think they'll both be out by the latest February. But in that time frame is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at almost early as November for one of them. And so there will be updates, there will be things like that. But I also do run a business. I also do ministry. My husband and I are planting a church. I also uh, do I do so much. I'm a mom of 2 under 2. So things are crazy, but I'm doing all of this while battling some chronic illnesses and mental health stuff. And I've had chronic migraines and gastrointestinal issues for years. I've been supposed to be gluten-free for years. I'm not always the best at it, but I have a newly developed one that we think might have been triggered by childbirth. We're not 100% sure. It might have just been lying dormant until having 2 back-to-back kids. We don't know. And so now I'm relearning what life is like in this new body of mine, what life is like to have to sometimes cancel things I don't want to. And so that's what I hope to get out of half-milwordy, is that community, that connection with other authors, that group of people that understand kind of where I'm coming from in the author world. I do have business friends, and I do hope to connect with others in the business community, the work from home community, the run your own small business from your own home community. And so that's what I hope to get from half-milwordy. So with that, I do have other awesome stuff coming up, which I talk about in tomorrow's video. Yeah, I did it today because my nails were naked and I didn't like it. So I did my nails and I did my video, but it'll be up tomorrow for my Thursday Do My Nails With Me video. And with that, I guess that's all I have for you. I'm excited to participate in half-milwordy, and I hope to meet others. I'm going to go watch Kate's playlist of half-milwordy. Again, Kate Cavanaugh's video will be below where she announces half-milwordy. And then I don't know if she came up with it on her own or if she heard about it somewhere else. I don't know, but her video was my first, like, she's challenging herself and inviting others in. So that'll be linked below. And then she also has a playlist of other half-milwordy videos. So I'm going to be checking those out, seeing who else is participating, commenting, really starting to build this connection and momentum, because I've been doing this writing journey for a long time by myself or with just one other person. And so I need to change that. I need to start letting people in, and that's what I'm going to do. So with that, I will see you guys, I guess, tomorrow. Bye, friends.